Senator Roberts.
Thank you. As a servant to the many fine people of Queensland and Australia, I speak on and strongly support Senator Lambie's motion that the ADF recruitment and retention crisis is a national security issue. Senator Lambie, Senator Shoebridge and I spent a lot of time questioning Defence last week at Senate estimates. It was revealed at those hearings that despite all of the Defence's glossy recruitment brochures, as Senator Shoebridge accurately described them, there's almost no mention of the fact the headcount of Defence personnel has gone backwards. There are more people leaving Defence than joining, despite large recruitment and retention targets and huge expenditure. The responsibility for this utter failure sits squarely with Defence's upper brass and with the politicians for failing to keep them in line. The branch chiefs are all led, and I use that term loosely when it comes to this man, by the Chief of the Defence Force, General Angus Campbell. He's paid more than $1 million a year at a time when Defence personnel receive a real wage cut. It's difficult to find a KPI or a metric that General Campbell hasn't failed in his time at head of the Defence Force. Recruitment and retention goals failed. Taipan helicopters failed. The Hunter-class future frigates failed. There are questions over whether a medal General Campbell wears on his chest today, the Distinguished Service Cross, was given to him legally. Over 100 active Special Forces soldiers have discharged from the force after General Campbell threw them under the bus at a press conference in 2020, tarring them with accusations of war crimes from before a single charge had been laid. One of the most elite fighting forces in the world, the Special Air Service Regiment, or SASR, is reportedly facing a complete capability crisis as operators leave Defence because the supposed leaders don't care about their welfare. The chair of the Royal Commission into Defence and Veteran Suicide, Nick Caldis, has been scathing of Defence and its leadership. He specifically called out a successive failure by governments, the Australian Defence Force and the Department of Veteran Affairs to adequately protect the mental health and well-being of those who serve our country. Our Defence Force is in crisis on many fronts. The ability to defend this country at risk, and it's a national security issue, as Senator Lambie rightly points out. We cannot close our eyes and cross our fingers just hoping the United States will turn up and help us out. We need a ready and able and capable Defence Force as much as ever. Given his track record so far, it's clear we won't get one until the Chief of Defence Force, General Angus Campbell, is removed from his post, and we start treating the diggers as the people who they really are, the people who care about our country and are putting their heart and soul into defending this country.